I'm going to show you how to solve quadratic equations using the polynomial solver, and this one we're doing it with the new Casio CG50. So here is a quadratic equation. It might be from an exam, a sample exam question, something like that. So 2x squared plus 7x minus 16 equals 0. So it says give your answer correct to 2 decimal places. Now this should lead us to two conclusions. Firstly, it's a good idea to use a calculator for this because it's expecting decimal places, so it means it's not going to be a nice answer. Secondly, because it's going to be given to 2 decimal places, it's very, very unlikely that this thing would factorize. So you've been taught if you see a quadratic equation that equals 0, factorize it, try and use the no factor law. So that wouldn't work for this. Now there are numerous other methods. So you could go for the quadratic formula. You could, later on, you'll know how to draw graphs and find roots quite soon, actually. You could try and use the normal solver, although you would have to guess two separate answers, which probably would make it not the most effective solution if you don't know what those answers are roughly. What we're going to do, instead of using the solver, we're going to use a polynomial solver. So let's get the calculator ready. Right, so here's the calculator. The polynomial solver can be found in menu and equation. And instead of pressing solver, you go to polynomial, so the second one, F2. You need to tell it the degree of the equation. Now this modern calculator, very new calculator, can go all the way up to degree 6, which might be like 3x to the power 6 plus something x to the power 5 and so on. So you can really handle a lot of stuff. This equation, a quadratic equation, has degree 2. Degree means the highest power of the variable in the equation, so or in the expression. So in this case, x squared, 2 is the degree. So then we just need to put in the value of a and b and c such that ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So you can see a is 2, b is 7, and c is minus 16. Use mini minus. Execute and solve. And then it just gives you the answers, and it even gives you exact answers. If I just look at both of these, it gave me them in surd form and it gave me them in decimal form. So I've been asked for the answer to 2 decimal places, so it's going to be 1.58 and minus 5.08, just like that. Right, what I would like you to do is, using exactly the same method, have a go at this equation. So 7x squared minus 3x minus 5 equals 0, and again give the two answers correct to 2 decimal places.